Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Channel 13, our first showing here on this channel that is ran by the unfiltered Grant Miller and by Big Sexy Glenn Sexton. It is myself. You know me as Azriel. You know this one is Vida. But we are Panda and Ducky. And we're going to go over the Hell House LLC series, other than the new one that has just came out, which I just found out about, which I'll be doing that later tonight. I'm literally going to watch that after we do this. The first one, Hell House LLC. That is the second one.
Oh, there we go. There's the correct
Hell House
one.
LLC. So these are all found footage films, and I thoroughly enjoyed them.
It's confusing to some who don't understand the aspects of a found footage, but with the found footage films that I've seen, this one explains it a lot easier.
It's not like a lot of found footage films where it's just right off the bat, horror. It's like a documentary. It's not like the VHS movies where all little parts are all horror movies. No, it has a slow start, and then it gets to between like the end, so like the middle part of the whole movie is where all the stuff starts going down, where all the actual stuff comes from it being called the Hell House. It's based on a haunted hotel in the movie called Hotel Abaddon,
which is also based off of a true story.
Don't know exactly what the true story is. I don't know if it's based off the actual Abaddon Hotel, but it is based off of life events that did happen in another hotel. Don't know if it's exactly the Abaddon Hotel, but it is based off a true story. I really like this movie. I enjoyed it. Like I said, people might fall asleep at the very beginning, but do not. Just watch it. It is very good. It has great scares. It's not like the other horror jump scares where it's like, oh, in your face. No, they work with the camera. The glitchiness, it is perfect. And this one is the very first movie, though, from start to finish, the ending. There's some surprise twist where you think someone is still alive, but then no, that person ends up actually never surviving the whole thing. It's paranormal. It's ghost. It's around like occultish thing, and it leads right into the sequel, which is Hell House 2, The Abandoned, or The Abaddon Hotel is what it's called, literally, because it's based off this. This is where we find out what exactly happens, the whole thing, what's the whole idea behind it.
And it blends in from the first one to the second one. Even when we talk about the next one, they all blend together. And the other little tiny face is my kiddo Xavier.
The first one, the way it ends, the only survivor makes his comeback into this. And it goes between from returning to the Abaddon Hotel to an interview on TV.
It kind of gives me that same kind of story aspect like the Final Destinations, where the story continues. And like, you can't cheat death with Final Destination. This is like, you can't
escape.
Yeah, you can't escape.
You can't leave. You have to make a choice. And that's what it comes down to at the end of this one. The main survivor, Mitchell, from the first one, he gets basically followed, hit up repeatedly by another documentary team who wants to go back to the hotel, even though he said he does not want it because of what happened with Hell House, what they tried to do with the first inception of the movie. It follows that documentary to a different documentary to a full-on new one with the third one, and it comes down to a final choice where he chooses who lives. He can make the choice of bringing the ones that he brought in to live, or he can walk out. The whole part about the Hell House is that everyone will always bring more guests, and only one can ever leave. Two can ever leave. It is a choice that is made, and this finally starts getting to the story, which goes into the third one of who is in charge of the Abaddon Hotel. What is the reason why there is all this occultish, this chaos, the hauntings, the murders, the accidents that's happened? Like, because everyone thought it was just a freak accident. Like, they truly didn't know what happened. You know, the whole thing of this one is that this happened, but there is someone on the sidelines who was like a denier, a spoofer who didn't want anyone to believe it. Thinking it was just all fake. Turns out that dude that was wanting that to believe it was all fake is the one who was behind this, who in my eyes is basically like Satan himself. To me, at least, that is what it is. He is like Satan himself.
That is how they are portraying it.
And I sort of saw it from the beginning. Once this dude, I was like, this dude seems suspicious. And then there's a clip, the movie, where it shows Alex from the first one talking to him. You can hear the voice comparisons. It's a little bit distorted because it's on a different camera. But if you pay attention to it, the voice, you can hear who it is. And then the reveal at the end of a movie is perfect. And it ends the same way the first one does. There's a survivor, other than Mitchell. You're thinking they're alive, but no, they're just there to bring more people to the Abaddon Hotel, which leads into the third one, the Lake of Fire. And this one is a really, really good movie. Hell House for Lake of Fire is the third one that we all thought was the final one until Lineage came out in 2025 earlier. And I like this one. They don't go to the whole haunted house, back to the haunted house thing like it was supposed to be. No. What this is there is someone who's in charge of Insomnia Films. His name is Russell. And he has this project called Insomnia. He puts like a real life, like, to basically bring into perspective battling to get to heaven, but fighting those demons who want to drag you down to hell. And this is where we find out that he is the one who's going to open the gates to give all these people that he brings in, not just the cast, but everyone who is invited to this event, to the Lake of Fire, which is what they call this whole series basically hell, basically Satan. They take their souls and they get trapped there. They are there. Once they are there, they cannot escape. They are a permanent guest in the Abaddon Hotel. And again, it comes around. The dude that was in charge from the second one, he's here in the third one. He made that deal with Russell. And in the end, Russell, he takes all these people there to sacrifice them. And then is the one to cause the gates to close, to allow the ones that were supposed to die, the main cast members of the two movies, Mary and Jeff, to survive. But in his way of closing the gates, he also dies. And the way that this one ends, I want to know how it leads in to this Hell House Legion one that we are about to watch. Because everyone that has died in the past movies, they all think it's a dream. They remember they died, but they think it's a dream. They try to leave the hotel. Russell comes around the corner and says, "You cannot leave. We died here. We are stuck here permanently," because he closed the gates. It's just that all the souls that were being tortured that have been took to the Lake of Fire.
Yeah, anybody who ended up becoming deceased in the movie, their souls were bound to the house.
But they couldn't feel the pain. They could remember it, but they were just there as like free spirits, not trapped in pain and sorrow, but to walk free, but to never leave the Abaddon Hotel. These are great found footage movies. I suggest whoever likes found footage, they're not big budget movies.
If you don't like clowns, don't watch it. There are clowns,
in here.
So if you don't like clowns, do not watch them. But for found footage, horror, they did it very, very good.
And what I liked about mainly this,
and the blood don't look cheesy.
A lot of movies that are like series, like Hell House and Hell House 2, Hell House 3, it's not at different locations. It all takes place on the same set, the same location, the Abaddon Hotel. So please, if you enjoy horror movies and found footage movies, please go check this out.
And it even gives backstory into kind of the true event that it's based off of. They give backstory in each of the movies without fully giving it away, which I personally am going to end up going and trying to get some research about that to find the exact true story that it's based off of.
Yes. Thank you for joining us on Channel 13. We'll see you tonight for the brand new Hell House that just came out. If you guys would like to watch it, I do believe it is on Shudder. If I'm correct, it is called Hell House Lineage. It is it's called a blood bond rooted in evil. It came out August 20th. I'm excited to watch it to finish up this series. There is another version of Hell House LLC. The first one is a director's cut. It's about another hour long. I have not watched that one. I might watch that, see if there's any differences, compare the differences. Thank you for checking us out. Remember, check out the other posts by The Unfiltered and by Glenn Sexton, and we'll see you next time.